I have all the knowledge. But I did not have the knowledge that it was going to be dark hour tonight. What's his face is probably going to be like, it's almost time, right?
Sorry to wake you.
Oh, never mind.
I'm detecting a shadow. Please come to the 4th floor quickly.
Wait, what? Is it a good thing I got better gear? Just have auto on.
There's a shadow in the city. Yamagishi found it unexpectedly.
What? But the moon isn't full yet.
Yeah, that's rigged. I want a refund.
Seems to be just a regular shadow, but there usually isn't any normal shadow activity outside of Tartarus.
It's near Naganaki Shrine. Akihiko was already in the area, so he went ahead. I'm sure he can handle it alone, but we should be ready just in case.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Yes, this is Yamagishi.
I'm here. Sorry, but I think you guys better come quick.
What's wrong? Are you in trouble?
You know, I just opened the Twitch mobile app so I could respond to the things in the chat without,
I was already defeated
like,
when I got here.
without interrupting the
What
cutscene
happened?
here. But Twitch changed their layout, and I can't figure out how to do it.
I want to save him if we can.
Oh, I found my following
Hey,
tab, and I'm
who's
not
he
on there.
talking about?
Don't ask me.
At any rate, let's move out.
Oh, I found it. Oh.
Are you okay, Koro-chan?
You know this dog?
Yeah, everyone around here does. We've got to help him, quick!
First, we need to stop the bleeding.
Man, he's one tough fighter. He defeated that shadow all by himself.
Wait, does that mean this dog's a persona user?
He says, this is a place of peace, so I protected it. There are flowers over there. Those flowers, they must be for the priest who died in the accident here.
So he really was guarding this place.
Okay, hold on. Aegis, don't tell me you can translate dog language too.
Oh yeah, I keep forgetting it's Aegis, not Aegis.
Canines do not have their own language. However, speech is not the only means of communication.
This fellow really is a rare breed.
Correct.
He's not the only one.
All right, let's report to the chairman so we can conclude this mission. As for a vet, it's midnight, but I think I can arrange something.
It's not just midnight, it's the time between time. You cannot arrange for a vet. Like, unless you can just back out of the dark hour whenever, like it works gameplay-wise. I don't know how it works story-wise. Do we just get a new party member out of that? Okay. Special training for track and field continues today, too. It's about time to leave. Well, time to run, I guess. But yeah, and hello, Eagle. How's it going today? Koromaru is the bestest boy. He killed literally everyone involved in hurting him. He looks like bestest boy. Just in case I use it for a thumbnail shot, even though I probably won't.
Keep it up. You might be able to win the whole thing.
I sure hope I will. I'm not very great at running in real life. My stamina is very low, which is kind of ironic coming from someone that's been doing Taekwondo all his life, but I do not have great stamina. But yeah, Carl will be great for Merciless run. Is Coral really good? Don't think this is spoilers, but Coral gets Debilitate, which is crazy. Is that the one where it like debuffs all 3 things on a single foe? What's up, dude? I'm more awake to the moon is full again. Seen how things look at Paulina Ma lately? Lost are really on the rise. Yes, okay. Well, I know who I'm using then. I feel like it's really on us to do something about this now. Let's wipe the floor with these shadows. The mega debuff. Okay. Well, I know who I'm cycling into my party when I get him. Doesn't get for a while, though. Well, I better start leveling him up, then. This is what I better start doing. I better get to work. Sounds like there's work to be done. Anyone want to hang out or something? Someone wants to hang out over here. It's the monk, and I don't have a tower persona right now. So I should probably do that sometime later. Koromaru is also the fastest party member with the highest dodge stat. Oh, okay. He's one of the best support theurgy too. Okay. Well, I've definitely been convinced here, I'll say. What is with the lag? Was it really the update today that is making this lag? Like, what is going on? Better than Heat Riser and Persona because they're both single target. Wait, it's better than Heat Riser? Oh, wait. At first I was like, are you saying that one's multi-target? But I see what you mean. Like, it's better than Heat Riser in that Heat Riser you can only use on one of your 4 allies, whereas Debilitate you can use on the one boss. So, by being single target, the one that focuses on enemies is naturally the better one. I got you. It also has 2 elements, fire and dark, are really the bestest boy. Sure sounds like it. I guess, can I help you? I don't know. You want to hang out, I guess? You want to continue reading that sci-fi series together? Sure. Reading sci-fi novels with Fuka could help with my academics. Know who we date? I don't know. I don't even know what the options in this game are. I guess just like the social links plus party members, I assume. Glad to hear. Okay, I'll get them from my room. I don't know.
So the other day, I recommended the novel I'm reading to a classmate.
I was about to say the dog as a joke, but like that is so wrong, so let's not make that joke.
Me down, though. It was because the series looked hard to get into. There are so many volumes.
There was a time, semi-recently, that over having a family dinner, like my family oftentimes does over at my uncle's place, my cousin always brings his corgi along. Riley is her name, and she's super cute. And everyone loves Riley. My cousin's younger kid at one point was like, if Riley was a human, I'd hit. And she's like 13 years old, and I look over at her like, where are you getting these ideas from? Like, what? Yeah, anyway. And so that just made me think of that. Luster Candy and mainline SMT fixes that. While buffs in general are better, you don't have to wait for multi-target ones. So it's just better in SMT there. So it looked hard to get into. There's so many volumes. Wait, who? To a classmate. So just a classmate. There's so many volumes. She's missing out.
If she just
anyway.
gave me a chance, I
Yeah.
know she would see how interesting it is.
And I had a really, really hard time understanding anything she was saying during the most recent family dinner.
Sounds intriguing.
Because it's all like the
So unique and
Gen Z
poetic.
slang.
I
Or
can't
no,
help
not
but
Gen
get
Z slang,
sucked in.
Gen Alpha slang.
Recommending something to someone is a really
Why is my
tricky
brain so
thing,
scrambled
huh?
today?
Well, thank you anyways.
And yeah, I did not
appreciate you
understand
showing
like half the
interest in
things that were being said.
Okay, I think I'll read a little further myself.
You give it a go. Interesting
Finish the
sound.
whole thing.
Sure doesn't look like it. I finished my I feel like my academics, not finish it. Improved thanks to the skillful expression in the writing. That doesn't look like finishing a book. You're like halfway through. I mean, what do I know?
Time flies by so quickly.
I guess midpoint is just the
Let me know
end
your thoughts on
point.
it next time.
I sure will.
Well then, good night.
But yeah. Oh, I guess we're going back to a thing. Is it just gonna be another thing with the best boyo? In terms of real life doggies, I have been browsing around a lot lately for different doggies up for adoption.
Things are really starting to liven up around here. So, how are you getting along with everyone?
Because it has been a while now. And definitely wouldn't mind a doggy in the household again. But yeah, just continuing on the hunt right now. Who cares about them? I'll say not bad.
Oh, that's good to hear. Just to remind you, the next full moon will be in 1 week.
Yeah, don't
Are you
worry.
ready?
No.
I actually haven't been too worried about you lately.
Oh,
but
is that so?
You should still be careful. I'll see you again.
See ya. All right, it's Friday. It's the end of the week. All right. Also, I don't know if the update changed anything performance-wise, but Denuvo is just an anti-cheat or something that can cause frame drops, or so you've heard. So that's what Denuvo is then. Okay, yeah, this is my first time hearing about it. It's like where Blonde, where in every picture he's holding a book, he's on the first page. Never makes it any farther. And Gurkhan High School practice field. Well, we trained all day to prepare for the competition on August 2nd. I beat my record. I'm second on the team. Just one person left. Tournament is the day after tomorrow. Do school stuff like this for sportsy things like track and field go on outside of the school semester? Is that how it works? I haven't been in one of those in like forever because I grew up doing taekwondo. I wasn't doing like school club sport things. Hey, welcome back. Hey, doesn't it seem like there's a lot more of the lost than before? There are quite a few in the city today. They were making my friend really anxious. It's the next full moon again next week. We really have to bring our A game, don't we? Don't worry, we totally will. It'll be fine. You want to hang out? I guess the only other person that could hang out is the devil guy. Can hang out. The info is to stop piracy, but honestly, it just punishes people who don't pirate it because the pirates just disable it. Oh, modern gaming in a nutshell. So away we go. Oh no, it's the monk. That's what it is. Maybe I'll hang out with Yukari, I think it was, that wanted to hang out over here. Maybe what I'll just go do. Mayhap. And if I'm gonna get a new party member before the next Tartarus visit anyway, then I should definitely wait before going to Tartarus. Like, if I can wait for the missing persons and a new party member. This operation is coming up. I'm trying to think of something healthy to make. Want to cook together? Yes. Let's do it. I need to learn some proper cooking stuff. I'd like to learn some baking stuff with all the bazillion things that I'm growing in the garden nowadays. Spend time cooking together.
Putting in the effort to cook a homemade meal always makes it taste extra good.
Cabbage cream stew.
Well, shall we start cleaning up?
Wait, did that count as a hangout? Because I know you already have your special skill. I just kind of played on autopilot while we hung out with you. Great. I don't know how useful that really was. There's last day of special training. Okay, so the big competition is tomorrow, I guess, and we'll see what that's like. Yukon High School practice field. Trained all day to prepare for the competition on August 2nd.
Stay focused, everyone.
I won't, specifically because you asked me to.
Whoa, you're doing great. That's the fastest time on the team. Good luck tomorrow.
It just sounds so goofy with the voice acting when there's like no name to refer to you by. You're doing great, generic person.
I see you're back.
Huh, you're back. I hear you'll be in that competition tomorrow. You better do your best to win. Although, there's this guy, Yase, who they say is supposed to crush the competition. Watch out for him. Oh yeah, I've heard that name before. He's pretty famous, dude. I've seen him in sports magazines. What's even the point of trying to go up against guys like that? Just wear yourself out. Well, there's a full moon soon, so I guess you can look at it as training or something. Is there gonna be like some sort of mini game that I have to do to come out on top there? Bro is honestly funny because he lies so much about the most stupid things, like seeing The Godfather like he isn't a rich basketball superstar. But yeah, at least there's the leader. But yeah, sometimes they won't even do that. And then like Persona 5 had like the whole excuse of code names so everyone could just refer to the hero as Joker. So it's like, okay, they're referring to you and stuff. But yeah, in this game it's a whole lot more jarring. Should I just hang out with I'm hanging out with you again. Here, always cycle my save slots. Oh. And then I'll probably have more stuff available here pretty soon-ish. No, I'll just have more stuff available during the day, not necessarily the evenings. Considering the whole track thing is just taking up my daytime slots right now. Acoustic, perfect timing. You're not busy at the moment, are you? Because I've got one riveting life lesson for you. Hey, how was your day? That's right, entirely free of charge, might I add. Let's see here. Whoops! Gosh dang it! You know what happened? Is I went to change tabs because I initially clicked the one that I had open for Moon, and then I went to go click on the one for Devil, and my mouse cursor moved and clicked on one of my bookmarks and navigated to that instead, because I keep forgetting when I put my hand on this controller that doing this moves my mouse cursor on my PC. I keep forgetting that that's a thing. Alright, there's two things, so I'll just leave my tab open this time. Sure. And it keeps throwing me off. Like, I thought my computer was bugging out for so long when I was playing this game. Yes, very good. That enthusiasm of yours is absolutely adorable. Just in case I use it for a thumbnail or something. Tanaka's answers don't matter. He ranks up every time for some reason? What? I'll still do, like, the right things here anyway. Do you notice anything different about me? Sort of, apparently. Tanaka's auto-social link. Have I been having a devil persona this entire time for no reason? Unbelievable.
Doesn't it look healthier now?
It sure does.
It's quite a hassle, but appearances are a big part of the job.
I mean, I have to take regular care of my hair because it's so long, but that's just like regular shower, shampoo, conditioner, brushing like once or twice every day. Takes a little while to brush, but I like my hair, so I mean, I'm the only one in this game,
an
huh?
organically grown cucumber that looks all deformed. Compare that to a cucumber that looks perfect, but was grown using chemical fertilizers and pesticides. Which one do you think the supermarket would rather stock?
Having organic on the label plays into it looking good, though, is the case when it comes to selling stuff in a supermarket. But yeah, the organic one there, even if my answers don't really matter.
Wouldn't that be delightful? In an ideal world, they'd offer safe and delicious vegetables regardless of their appearance. But
there are always a few randomly in every Persona game. It's weird. I think they removed the other one on Reload. Oh, there was a 2 in the original then? Or in other versions, there's multiple versions of P3. So I know this is probably a contentious topic, but using AI could be a good way to get rid of those blanks, but there's obviously issues with that, even outside morality. Yeah, getting AI to say everyone's names.
I buy expensive ties.
The results could be so mixed and funny.
Wait, you know what I just said earlier? The part about me dressing like a
yeah, with Igus there.
Every day. Don't you
that would technically make sense if it sounds all robotic-y. Wait, for the what now? Just so they see when they spend money, I buy expensive ties to win people's trust.
I only admitted it to you personally. No one else has a clue, okay?
President Tanaka's opening up to me. I understand him a little better now. All right, well, there we go. Rank 7. Becoming such good friendos.
Just a reminder, do not tell a soul.
This is all on camera. This is all being live streamed. That's right, I got you. I got you on camera. After parting ways with President Tanaka, I decide to return to the dorm. Alright. It's Sunday Fun Day. So there's the big thing today. Today is the track and field competition. It's about time to leave. Okay. Time to annihilate the competition.
Attention. The time is upon us to demonstrate outstanding sportsmanship.
No.
May the best runner win.
I'm gonna cheat. I'm gonna hack my speed so I'm faster.
Hey, you're almost up.
How are you feeling? Think you got this?
No. I don't know. Don't forget to cheer for me.
You got it. Leave the cheering to me. Oh yeah, here, take this. It should help get you energized for the race.
Hashtag not sponsored, but could be. Special drink.
Since this is your first big event, let me give you some advice. All you have to do is give it your all. Remember, mind over matter. And the biggest enemy out there is yourself. All right, dude.
Just strike a pose.
Show 'em what you're made of.
I totally will. Look at everyone being still in the crowd. Are they just like PNGs? And the 2 social link ones were actual 3D models?
I can't believe it's your first time competing. On top of that, this was your fastest time.
Like maybe the background ones are 3D models as well, like they look like they are now, but just a much simpler version there.
Still a bummer though. Even with your incredible performance, that guy still won.
You mean Hayase, right? They say he blows everyone out of the water in every competition. I thought people were exaggerating? Jeez, he's insane. Could sure use someone like him on our team. Ah, damn it! We'll get him next time for sure. Hey,
like every competition? Does he wreck at esports too?
Yo, you're pretty fast.
Competitor named Hayase. I've been training.
Must have been some training. Hey, I know this is weird all of a sudden, but would you want to hang out sometime?
It's a new social link? Sure, I don't mind.
Cool, sounds good. You still need to work on your technique, but I feel like you've got potential. Maybe you could help push me to test my limits. I usually grab a bite to eat at the strip mall in Iwatodai after school.
Okay.
Stop by sometime if you feel like it.
I will.
Moru Hayase. Well, I'll see you around.
All right, bye.
Wow.
Look at all the litter everywhere here. People finish their drinks and then they just chuck them wherever.
If you see him again, tell him this. Next time I'll kick your ass! You got that?
Oh, chill out, dude.
Calm down, Cause. By the way, wasn't that Nimura guy from Third High supposed to be pretty good too? He never showed.
Yeah, I was talking to some of the guys from his school. Apparently they couldn't get a hold of him. They even went out to check his house, but he wasn't there.
So he's gone missing. Did he run away from home? Maybe he was afraid of going up against Hayase.
Maybe he'll be a missing person in
Because
Tartarus.
of that apathy syndrome thing?
Maybe.
No idea. Hope he shows up again soon in one piece.
Maybe I can have an effect on that gameplay-wise. Maybe that'll be for the next main boss.
Our school did great today.
If they're talking about it in like a mandatory cutscene here, it's not just like some random person in Tartarus. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know. I decided to head back with my teammates. Okay. Tis evening now.
Oh, it's you.
Welcome back. I heard from Akihiko that you did well in the competition. It's no big deal. Regardless, I'm impressed with your ability to balance so many aspects of your life successfully. That's how I feel in real life. Yeah, Kusa-kun, that's amazing. You should give yourself some more credit. If nothing else, you're at least doing something. Like someone else I know.
Thanks, I guess.
Yeah, sticks and stones can break my... whatever. Anyways, it's almost a full moon, right? That's something I can do. The mission, I mean. Yeah. Next full moon is August 6th. That's Thursday. It's likely that the enemy will be stronger than the last ones. Make sure you're ready. So there's gonna be missing persons tomorrow, right? Yeah, we were definitely given steroids there. And the One Piece. The One Piece is real. There. I could not get into One Piece for a decent while. After the live action One Piece came out, I checked that out and I was like, wow, this is actually really good. I figured I would give One Piece a chance, like the original, the anime. Well, the original, I guess, would be like the manga. But the anime. And I just couldn't really get into it all that much. It felt like very Saturday morning cartoon kind of vibes, and like things took quite a while to actually happen. But then eventually people convinced me around this community to give it more of a chance. And I just reached episode 200 like yesterday. So there's that. Got past Arlong Park, but man, that anime is such bad pacing. Yes, it does. It's not great. And the only reason why I can get through it is because it's just something for noise for me while I'm editing stream stuff. So, well, I almost wanted to change my input. I'm not streaming something from my capture card. Yeah, it just wasn't grabbing me for a while. Like, I'm sort of into it now, but I don't know if I could see myself watching it just on its own. Like, that's where my full focus is. Let's see here. If I go over here, sure you didn't watch the 4Kids dub? I don't know. I hope not. Let's see here. There has been like swearing and stuff like that. But whenever I'm done with a stream, did I not cut this into parts? Oh, I forgot there was a recent Assassin's Creed stream that I just haven't cut up into parts yet. That's something that I could work on. Anyway, whenever I'm done with a stream, I go to like the Twitch highlighter tool, and then I make like one full stream. This is like stream 27, yada, 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 yada. And then one of the entire stream, and then one of like part, whatever this is by now. And then make like the individual parts and all that. And I do that here, and I need audio for that to like figure out the start and end point. But then when I publish them and they're here, yeah, leave page, I don't need that. When I'm making thumbnails and exporting it to YouTube and putting together the description and the tags and going into my video editing software here to throw together my thumbnails, that's all stuff that doesn't really need audio attention. And it's just kind of like a little bit of a boring slog otherwise. So what I do is I pull up One Piece on this monitor here that my camera is on, and then I use this monitor and this monitor for like thumbnail creation. So I'm more so just listening to it over there, while kind of glancing over from time to time while I work on like thumbnails and video stuff around here. Or if I'm doing like video editing for like one of my video essays or something like that, maybe I need to wait for certain footage to download. Like maybe I want to use Tales of Symphonia Part 28 because it's gonna like really drive this point home in a video essay that I'm editing. Well, I gotta wait for part 28 to download. So while I'm waiting for it to download, let's just watch a little bit of One Piece while downloading. Oh, it finished downloading? Let's shove that in the project. Or sometimes if things take a really long time to download, I'll just start editing the next section while I wait for this little hole to be filled with the thing that's downloading right now. So I do it a little bit in video editing too, just while stuff is loading or downloading or doing whatever. I just watch One Piece on the side, and that's how I've gotten through it. So yeah, technically episode 199 I just got to rather than 200, but it's more fun to say 200. What tab did I have it open on? I had it open on this window right now. It cycles what monitor it's on. But I just finished 199. Like, this is the site that I'm watching it on. To watch this episode, please go to that. Probably just because I've had this open for a while, but if I refreshed it, it would probably be there. So like I've been making progress. Like, I know that this is still nothing compared to like the grand scheme of things, but I'm getting there. But the only way that I can get there is by having it on the side while I do video editing stuff. But eventually I'll get there. I'ma do it. Just watch me. I want to hang out here. The 4Kids dub for One Piece is infamous because they bought the rights without any knowledge of One Piece, so they had to censor so much and just skipped episodes that they probably thought weren't gonna be important later, but were, and on the last episode of the dubs, it seemed like they knew it was gonna end. So all the characters die? It was much longer than you thought. Wait, what? Wait, what? One Piece 4Kids dub. One Piece wiki. Oh, gross, it's a fandom page. Whatever. Hold on. 4Kids was involved in the English dub, which covered the first 143 episodes and influenced the contemporary English manga. Was then transferred to Funimation. History, towards the bottom. March 16, 2006, 4Kids announced plans to concentrate only on their fully owned properties. A fall of profit was blamed on the shortfall of several other dub licenses, such as Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh! Although One Piece and several other licenses they held were said to offset the results. The company, as a later result, dropped a few shows, including one of their biggest earners, Pokemon. The dubbing of the new anime lessened, and 4Kids announced on December 6, 2006 that they had canceled production of their One Piece dub and dropped the license. Ultimately, they produced 104 English dubbed episodes from the first 143 Japanese episodes, being discontinued at the start of the Jaya arc. Okay, so like, I've cleared Jaya now as well. Censorship, story changes, virtually no deaths are shown or mentioned, regardless of their importance to the plot, and the deaths of characters such as Belmir and Quina. Oh my goodness, some of these blur together. Who was that? Oh, okay, I know who that is. Were written out of the story. Initially, the concept of death was never directly referenced at all, although later episodes were more lenient. Because blood was removed, Luffy's third fight against Crocodile was written so that Luffy uses his sweat to hit Crocodile rather than his blood. Interesting. Well, dialogue was altered to include humor. Removal of episodes and arcs. Skip 20 episodes in their entirety, and by using footage from multiple Japanese episodes for a single dubbed episode. So it was one pace, but not one pace. Cut the series down by 39 episodes in total. As a result, the following story arcs were skipped entirely. Wow, okay. Interesting. And episodes from Arlong Park, Logtown, and post-Arabasta arcs. Wow. Lest they die, and more like it's implied they die. Maybe it was actually the end of an anime episode and it just happened to line up. Interesting. Weird. The storyline's still ongoing. Huh. Interesting. Localization, renaming, soundtrack. Huh. Huh. News to me. The more you know. Well, that's not what I watched. I will say. It was not that. Maintaining the rooftop garden today? Sure. Let's do that with these potatoes. Yeah, that seems really insane. Like, I had no idea. Gonna make my way to the rooftop with maximum efficiency. Sanji has a Brooklyn-like accent? Wait. I'm gonna have to look that up on YouTube sometime later if I don't forget.
What is the cause of this?
Wait, what did you just say? Less damage from pests than the data and my predictions suggest? All sorts of factors can play into that.
I've sighted a ladybug larva. It's very small and adorable.
Well, ladybugs could be eating pests. Let's get rid of it? To leave it alone. No, ladybugs are good. They'll eat aphids and spider mites that are like the scourge to my plants. Dealing with dealing with aphids and especially spider mites has been like one of my most difficult challenges in the past year of doing crazy gardening stuff. But one of the best solutions has been giving plants a bath to wash off as much stuff as I can initially as many of the pests, and then just put them outside, and then the ladybugs will just go to town and eat them. So leave them alone. Ladybugs on plants are good.
We wouldn't want to interrupt it while it's eating. Ladybugs are the natural predators of pests.
Yes, that's exactly what I was just saying.
Would explain why there weren't any
I know this stuff
around.
because this is a field that I'm involved in.
Even in just these tiny
There used to be a time back when, apparently, that you could just like buy bags of ladybugs you could release into gardens.
They're just doing the best they can.
But I've never seen anything like that. I've just heard of them.
My apologies.
If I saw something like that offered in a store, I'd totally buy a big bag of ladybugs. I tended the plants with Aegis. Keep on wanting to say Aegis.
Please apply the repellent on that end. Pests deserve no mercy.
Agreed, after the spider mites that I've been dealing with. I'm still dealing with some of my orange trees at work. Like, I'm dealing with them frequently enough that I only ever see like 1 or 2 at a time. Like, I never let them get so bad to the point that they infest the entire plant and kill it. But I can never quite exterminate all of them. So I gotta figure out something else to use on those plants. Because I think I get all of them, and then there's a couple days later, there's 1 or 2 spider mites I see going around. And they're like specks of dust, they're really tiny. But I've gotten so used to them that I'm just like a pro at identifying spider mites now. So there's that. Wish I could see how the dub would handle one of the later arcs you haven't gotten to yet, but you'd definitely been spoiled on. What, because of how prevalent it is on the internet? Would it be the only thing that I'd probably be spoiled on for like one of the later things is like the whole Luffy versus Kaizo, whatever the heck the dragon's name is, just because like you could not hear about that on the internet. But that's probably like the one major thing that I got spoiled on, and that Luffy has some mode called Gear 5 where he's super powerful. That's the stuff that I'm spoiled on. I don't really know what to do with that information. Oh, and that they still haven't found the One Piece. There's that. Also, I think I should probably go grab some food here. I knew that I'd want to grab food like during this stream, not that way earlier. Okay, well maybe there's something that I was spoiled on I forgot about. I don't know. I knew I would want to grab food during some point in the stream because it's like a weekday. It's the evening here. Want to just have like my few hours of free time, which includes grabbing some food and then resting for day of work tomorrow. And I was thinking about just not streaming for that reason. But then I was also like, I'm how many parts into this series now? Let's see here. I am at Persona 3. Fragapalooza went up to part 72. So this is part, like, I don't know, like 74, 75 by now, something like that. We are very, very deep into this series. There's probably, like, very few people on the YouTube side of things that are still tuning into it to this day. Like, maybe there might be some, but not very many. So I don't exactly feel like it's as important to be giving my all to be, like, as entertaining content creator anymore. And when I've already taken, like, over half a year to get through the, like, half of the game up to this point, I need to use all the time I can get. And this is all just a really long way to say, I'm gonna eat while this is going on. I'm gonna grab some food here. Because this game is mostly cutscenes, like, half the time anyway. So I feel like it's not that big a deal to just do that. And considering it's taken me so long in terms of real life time to get to this point, I gotta use all the time I can get, and if that means I gotta munch sometimes while streaming this, then that's the way that it's gotta be. Or else this is just gonna take, like, forever. So I'm gonna be back in, like, 1 minute. And I think I'm just gonna, like, munch while this is going on, and it's gonna be fine. Just stream with, like, no camera for a little bit. I'll be back in shortly.